going on, YouTube? In 10 years since I've been on here. It's crazy. I know you're like, yo, what happened to the Dread Journey videos? You know, some of y'all probably, I know y'all probably like, what happened throughout this time? So kind of give you guys a quick catch up about what happened, man. So I ended up going to college, man. Get out of college, you know, you trying to figure life out. It gets crazy, man. I'm back to you with a little bit of different perspective, right? You know, I know before it was the Dread Journeys. Now I'm actually gonna give you I'm gonna kind of give people a kind of behind the scenes of how it looks to building a brand. Is that you allow people to get to see from like the beginning to, you know, to where however far it goes, right? So the brand is called Late Bloomer Brand. It started around the pandemic. Late Bloomer Brand literally, we're helping shift life narratives and really just helping people change the relationship they have with time, right? A lot of times we grow up, we have this imaginary timeline we're following, and like once we're off a little bit, we fall into these, you know, depression, anxiety. You know, we just really get into modes where it's like we kind of really just like get to a point where we think, oh, is it too late, or is it, you know, the notion that you can do it at any time in your life, right? You can literally make it at any point in your life, right? History shows that as well, right? It doesn't matter how old you are, you can make it at any age, right? So I kind of wanted to be the brand separator where it's like we're not just having aesthetics, you know, we're just not kind of throwing designs on a t-shirt and being like, yeah, we're a clothing brand, but we're actually trying to help solve a problem in the community. Because one of the main things I did realize throughout life and then just throughout my own experiences that, you know, you gotta add value, right? You gotta be helping someone's life. You gotta change something. You gotta offer a different perspective that could change someone, that can affect someone, that can most importantly help somebody, right? So one of our first pop-up shots was a back-to-school event, right? I teamed up with a couple of brands in my community before also being sponsored for Harlem Fashion Week. So, you know, that's just the journey that we've been on so far, right? As soon as I got out of school, I kind of like spent the year trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start this brand that I had an idea of doing. Kind of sat on it for like 2 years, and the pandemic kind of made me just kick it off. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna full pledge, put it all online and build a brand, man. First video, man, I literally haven't made a video in like 10 years, so it is wild, bro, to be back on here, man. But you know, with the digital era, it's important that you have content, and it's important that you kind of give people a timeline of your own journey, your own brand, right? Whether you want to start a business, where you already started a business, whether it's a clothing brand or any brand, right? So, you know, people want to see the journey. People want to see like how far you came between where you started to where you are now. So, stay tuned, man. Got next video coming up soon. I appreciate you guys that's been supporting throughout all this time. You know, my Late Bloomer Brand community that's already been supporting. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all, man. This is a blessing, man. You know, a lot of times you have an idea, you don't know if it's gonna work or not. You know, you kind of just put yourself out there, you know, put your brand out there, put your idea out there, and you know, see what happens. So thankfully, man, I've been having a great community around this brand, and that's been the vision, was to build a community around late bloomers, right? Because a lot of us are getting into our primes later than expected, you know, so to speak. So I just want to say thank y'all, man, and stay tuned. You know, like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Those that's already been subscribing are probably gonna see this and be like, yo, I remember him. Like, yeah, man, it's been a crazy 10 years, man. So I'm back on YouTube, man, this time kind of giving y'all a step-by-step process on how to build a brand, man, and how my journey me and my team journey, building this brand, right? So yeah, man, just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. There's a lot more coming, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot.